Willkommen, liebe Uncut-Freunde, bei der neuen Ausgabe des Uncut-Podcasts. In Wien findet seit dem 22. Oktober die Viennale statt. Stargast des heurigen Jahres ist die schottische Schauspielerin Tilda Swinton. Ihr ist eine Personale gewidmet, bei der bis zum 4. Oktober noch 14 Filme gezeigt werden, angefangen von den frühen Filmen von Derek Jarman bis hin zu Michael Clayton von Tony Gilroy. Im Rahmen einer Pressekonferenz hat Tilda Swinton einige Fragen beantwortet. Die wichtigste Frage vorweg. Tilda, how are you?
Thank you for that question. That's an enormous question. The joke is that the idea is that you would only go to the Royal Shakespeare Company if you felt yourself to really be an actor. And I wasn't really clear what I was. I was a writer who had stopped writing and should have gone to art school, but had somehow got through an experience at Cambridge performing. And it was not what I'd gone there to do at all. As I say, I'd gone there to write. And there's a strange relationship for me between performing and writing somehow. I can't do both at the same time. I haven't been writing for 25 years. I gave it to my agent because I honestly believe that he earned it. You know, it was his, and I liked the feeling that it would stay in Los Angeles. It's kind of, I didn't want to make it homesick, but I'm extremely grateful for it. Really comfortable bed. Didn't spend as long in it last night as I would have liked to. But the man who played Michael Clayton is a really, really good man. A really good man, and a man who, for example, had he not played Michael Clayton wouldn't have existed as it is. One of the things that I learned in my fact-finding mission is that if you want to make a film out of Hollywood for that amount of money, that's going to be seen by that amount of people around the world, that's as complex as Michael Clayton is, you have to have someone like George Clooney coming in and saying, I will do this film for nothing, which is effectively what he did. Because if he had asked for his fee, the film wouldn't have been possible. Because either the film wouldn't have happened at all, because we wouldn't have been able to afford him, or it would have happened, but because he would have cost so much money, all the greys would have had to become black and white. And that's what happens. Money kind of divides the cells, the greyed cells, into black and white. There would have had to be someone in a black hat and somebody in a white hat. And the very fact that Tony Gilroy was able to play with the kind of tones of grey that he was able to play with in that script, in that screenplay, and in the film, was because of the commitment and, to a certain extent, the generosity, but the insight of George Clooney. So that's what I think about George Clooney. I think he's the man. One film that's in this selection, which is so rarely seen, so I have to draw attention to it, the most rarely seen, is Friendship's Death, which is a film that was made by Peter Wallen in, what was it, 1987. It was the second film I ever made. It's a dialogue between a man, a journalist, who finds himself in Amman, Jordan, in the middle of the Civil War in 1970, with a woman who claims to be an extraterrestrial, who has come to Earth on a peace mission. And it's the most extraordinary dialogue about the nature of humanity, the nature of political identity, the nature of land and its value. I really value this film, and as I say, it's so rare to see it that I would go and see that first.
Am nächsten Tag gab es dann ein öffentliches Publikumsgespräch auf dem Badeschiff, auf dem sich heuer das Festivalzentrum der Viennale befindet.
Okay. So professionell für jeden. Hans Hoch. Hans Hoch.